Okay, so hello to everyone. This is Final Fight 3, their
The
game,
end.
the saga. But well, there is a lot of games like depend in the first game, but Final Fight 2 and Final Fight 3 are only for Super Nintendo, Super SNES. Um,
You can say this is the trilogy for the SNES.
yeah, and we're gonna to play the third game and with a particular character we know in for the first game with Guy. I have my commentator
Hello,
who
hello,
are going to help me in the run because English is not my native language.
hello. English is one of my first languages, so I'm hoping I can provide some decent commentary for this game, especially given that I'm also a runner, thanks to Diego right here. So let's enjoy this game. This game is pretty fun.
Okay, we are going to start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Perfect. So this game has a 7-second delay because the first movement is right now when guy starts moving. We're playing on the sea, so less enemies are going to appear, well, with less health also. Um, Most of this game with guy is about using an infinite combo and that you can do while running to defeat enemies, but it's not the only way. You can also, the point is always to beat enemies as fast as possible. So actually you can, as long as you kill the enemy beforehand and before they fall or something like that, you are good to go. Here Diego knows a bit about where they are going to spawn. There's a bit of a misplacement there from Diego, but it's a little one. You also try to kill as many enemies. Well, defeat, kill sounds pretty ugly, I think. Killed by your face. You can defeat the enemies as fast as you can, and in the amount of enemies you can, and as much enemies as you can get at the same time. The West is doing a bit of a safer, well, it's safer to do, is using the fireball attack, which provides more invisibility frames than the infinite combo. It's actually pretty annoying, the infinite combo, because any enemy that can hit you will leave you with hard combo, and it can begin a spiral that makes you lose time. You're trying, and Diego needs to it's trying to use the super to kill the enemy a bit faster. The super is just a special combo that is filled, and when the meter thunder is completely full and says super. And it's reminiscent of most fighting games I have played, at least, where you have a combo meter. The same is true here. What about that with
Johnny, please. Thank you.
So now is Dave, a corp cop here that trying to stop us from getting to the continuing. He dispatched it pretty well. Quite fast stage 1. Final Fantasy 5 man? Good question. So here we continue the story. We just skip right to it. So here's where this game starts to be more interesting. As many beat 'em up, you have multiple paths, and this is not the exception. We are going to see a path. Here, a hammer. Diego breaks these elements, so he might get the weapons. The weapons are good ways to kill a bunch of enemies fast. The two ones we want is the hammer. The hammer because you can throw it and it deals like per tick a point of a bit of damage, and the nunchakus because they do a lot of damage. They speed up a bit of the process, so we want them to appear often in the designated weapon boxes. Yeah, that's mostly it. So here we are going to see a new kind of enemy, just a bit more up, of course. He's preparing everything. Yeah. The Fat Jack. There's also a variant a bit stronger called RB. They are a bit different, but they use the same moveset. They have a lot of health, and right now they are kind of weak. But as we go further into the game, they're starting to have long health pools, and that's they are kind of annoying to deal with. A good strategies are generally dealing as much damage as possible, as much damage as possible. And here is the first branch in the story. You can break this door, and it skips a bunch of fights that would lead you to another place. We are now going to beat, a Coleman, literally, in this bar. And right now, this guy is pretty annoying. Diego is better than me fighting with him, actually. This enemy will like do a combo if you're too close to him and hit you like 99% of the time if you are too close. So he does a bit of spacing. He has a probability of like to evade you. He will evade you if possible. It's kind of annoying when that happens, but you can react to that accordingly. He tried there to the infinite combo, but Kalma got him before that. That's the annoying thing of trying to do the optimal strat, which is using an infinite combo. Damn, you're having bad luck with this enemy. Kalma is annoying. Kalma for me is always annoying. I think it's the most annoying boss. The most annoying enemy is actually another one we haven't seen yet, but this is the most annoying boss. And nice, he defeated Coleman. The Coleman.
Wow.
So yeah, that wasn't pretty.
That was so bad fight.
Hey, it's marathon. It's a marathon. Marathons will always have like some either extremely good or extremely bad luck with enemies. So yeah, basically the Coleman behaved really badly. So Diego did whatever he could to maintain it, but it's hard. Well, no, this is the stage 3. It's actually quite the shortest one. Yes, it's the shortest one actually. Where you have to like pass all this and start like going from a bus and everything. But if you break this bus stop, well, there's no bus to go, right? So you only have to hit that. Now the game will not load the bus area and will let us continue to the sewers, which is the next stage. He only needs to beat every enemy, and the game will say, well, the round 3 is cleared, so goodbye. Now we are going to the round 4, which is on the sewer. It's on. Sorry, I was thinking of round 5, and round 4 is on the dogs. And I was thinking of round 5 for some reason. Worst thing, I was actually watching, and I played this game like recently. Oh my god, whatever. So right now we are introduced the strong version of the Dirk, Rick, because we all know Rick is the strongest one. I say the stronger version, but it's just a bit more health. I don't know about damage because I never actually I never see the damage the enemy's outputs for you, because you try to not get as much as hit as much, you know.
It has another move.
Oh,
Yeah, another.
the Rick,
Yeah, the Rick.
right,
It's like
like a dash. It
a
was?
dash in front. It's the
Yeah.
only thing.
Okay, that Rick also have another move, but I never noticed that kind of tones. Uh, since the idea is to kill fast, and here is Andore. These guys are pretty tough to beat, and if you are too close and you don't stagger them, you actually have a good probability to get like a really high amount of damage. It's not pretty. And they do like I forgot the name of this. They do a suplex on you, and it's really strong.
Try to get stronger.
Oh, they will try to use the super on an enemy, but oh well. I think the super is going away. Let's see. Well, whatever. Well, the idea is, since we are not using the infinite combo as much, we want to use the super on tough enemies. Since tough enemies are just a lot of health and the super deal a lot of damage. So yeah, that's a thing. Maze, actually, this room is annoying not because of the Dandori, but because the maze. Maze will dodge your attacks and do that like long backflip at times, but that has also benefit that they have like they are pretty easy to grab. You can do a lot of damage grabbing them and throwing them away. We don't condone the actions on real people, please. Don't grab people and throw it. So now we selected the upper part of this boat, because there's two rooms. This fight right here, and down there's another kind of fight. Both leads to the boss, and this fight just happens to be faster.
Yes, this is only for enemies, and in the other
The other
you have like 2 spawns of enemies.
Yeah, and the spawns are slower, having all the enemies on the screen. Now we are with Drake, and Drake is an interesting enemy because you can make him enter into a loop, and we're trying to Diego has the loop now. We're trying to make him enter a loop where he's trying to do the same action every time, and you fireball before he can do anything. So far, it's been a good trap, and it's okay. Last minute jump doesn't matter. The idea is that he will try to get that anchor he have, and you can use that AI moment to deal a lot of damage with the fireball. It's the easier way to deal with it. There's another one with the infinite combo again, but it's just really hard to get. It's just really hard. Now we are dealing with the special stage. Some guys like to beat cars. Here in Final Fight 3, we like to beat a bulldozer. Diego did a few kicks at the start to use this special and use all his life. Now he will deal with kicks, the other few hits. The idea is to hit it as much as possible before you end up the time. The more time you save kick with this, the better. And you can do it a couple ways, but this is pretty fast and pretty beginner friendly if you want to start this game. So now we go to the serious. The thing I was saying like 1 stage ago, nice hammer Well, it was only used on ability, but hey, one enemy is better than 0 enemies killed with it.
I try
Or
to
use...
get there Rick too with the transition.
Yeah, I saw that. Ryan,
Oh, okay, goes.
You can use the transition to spawn some enemies, since sometimes it doesn't stop you. And he was trying to use the positioning to spawn it, but it was a bit too low, a bit too high actually to hit it. And now we have those.
You can you don't want to go up with the in that stairs.
Oh yeah, it happened twice, I think, in a race we had. We've gone up those stairs, and you get a whole new area of a stage, and it will mess up the rest of the game. Like you start going into the canon order, I think, again. Like if you did stage 3 normally. I think I haven't been there in a while.
Hopefully not.
I cannot confirm it anyway, but yeah, something like that. Either way, is a lot slower than what we are going to do. So here we are on the underground. On the underground, there's like a whole, I don't know, control center, and we're trying to get to it. And we have a new enemy, Hunter. They hit a lot, and also I forgot the names of those. Fritz. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you, Diego. So Fritz threw...
Oh, come on.
Oh, damn.
I grabbed Fritz.
Throw this grenade. These grenades will actually take time to explode, and that will slow you down because the transition will not happen immediately. If you defeat the Fritz before they escape, or before they escape, before they throw the grenade, well, you actually save time, and since you don't have to, well, you don't lose time actually. You don't have to wait the bomb to explode. But hey, it's defending them sometimes is I think
come on,
yeah.
I punch it. You punch him.
That's so sad. That the two of just three, I think. Every Fritz has thrown a grenade in the screen. That's unfortunate. Those things happen. It's always kind of sad they happen. Diego also does something in those like cutscene transitions where he positions himself closer to the point the game expects to get it faster, since if not the game will position itself. But well, now we go into this door 2. You can actually lose it if you go out, possible. So you don't want to be closer to the left, if especially now in a marathon setting, because you can go back and lose this opportunity, because here we have some computers. Here, these things are supposed to be like computers, or I don't know, something like that, and you have
like
to
servers.
They are still computers.
Yeah.
Servers, computers, the same thing, different purpose, I guess. So they give us like these low health enemies to break them. If you break them, the stage ends after you go out. And to go out, you have to defeat. Actually, after you defeat the stage ends. So we are going to defeat only an RBMA instead of a boss. Reminder: all of these stages are supposed to have like bosses, we just skip most of them. There. Main is defeated, round 5 is clear, and we enter the final race. We are getting closer to the final fight of the game. Sorry for the pun.
Final fight, nice.
Sorry for the fun. There, we're getting closer to. Actually, yes, we're getting closer to final fight because we are on the last stage. This stage starts on the. We are going to up on a. Well, I don't know, a skyscraper. I guess the thing it's supposed to be. We're going up in this building, and we are going to trying to get to the final boss. So we have to defeat a horde of enemies. Pretty strong enemies too. Like you can see the colors; they are different. Of course, they are stronger.
Oh my god, the Joe.
Yeah, this final fight is actually quite good. This is one of my. I think I played Final Fight 2 before. This one I had the 3 games in my SNES. It was quite fun to play. This is, I think it has become one of my favorites lately. So yeah, it's quite a good game. But oh well, we are here just entering everything. The jokes are quite annoying in this stage.
Oh, come on.
Oh no. He has strangled it. Andore has to move. That Joe is trolling you, Diego. You are being trolled. You are being trolled, Diego. Yes, yes, if we were going into the stages normally, we would have to fight quite a few bosses that are quite hard. We're lucky we don't have to, so thank you. Diego is doing something that is loading the room after going out of a door, because it skips a few fights. It's actually faster if you do all the fights, but you have to like have pretty perfect execution, like really good. So it's better not to tempt luck, especially with marathon luck. This harvey is quite.
I love the supers.
The super are quite nice. What is your favorite super? I think Hagar one is one of my favorites.
Lucia. The super.
That.
The jump kick. Jump. I don't know the name of the attack. It's like a jump, fire kick.
Okay, let's say it's a fire jump kick and. But yeah, it's Lucia final also. I like Hagar one. It's pretty fun.
Oh my god, the raid.
This is fighting against the enemies can be a bit hard. The infinite combo, for example, leaves you pretty exposed to these attacks, so we have the time to not do that. The infinite combo makes you lose time if you are not careful with it. Okay, we're trying to go into the elevator.
Oh, come on! A Thunder never do that.
That's just lucky. Lucky you. The Andore generally is and they do like I don't know, a dash hawk. it's weird. It's like a dash hawk.
I need a clip of the Joe rolling.
Oh no, yeah, we are now against a bunch of Joes. This is nice. They are all against the wall. The Joes can be grabbed, and even if they are in the floor, unlike most enemies. But also they are quite annoying with their evasion. So they are quite hard of enemies to target. I would grab this one. I would actually grab this one. So it's hard to do fast. This is actually a pretty good elevator. A pretty good elevator, all things considered. So nice. Now we are in this like long section of fights. We are going to beat a bit of every kind of enemy here. I think they're thematic because these are two evading enemies, three enemies. And Rick, I don't know why Rick is here, but it's mostly thematic about it because most of the enemies are maze. And those are two of the most annoying enemies in my opinion. Since they evade a lot of your attacks.
Come on. Don't run.
And after each enemy round, each enemy round there's a scene with the barrels. You can break them, but it's not easy to time it. Learning the timing of it it's quite tricky, and you can get it, but it's quite tricky to learn the timings of them.
Please.
I always mess them up. The Joe elevator. So the elevator for Joe now. The Joe elevator. So yeah, RBs. They are not the strongest version of them, except this RB. But they are not the strongest version of them, but they are quite a lot, and you have to deal with the patterns of them. So this one's dash, the other like evades, the other like dash. I think they are thematic. So in some marathon I will try to guess what team is each of these like round fights. But I just know they are annoying. Hello, Andrew. Damn.
Oh, no.
You had to
hit. Thank you.
You had to hit him.
Forget the old drums.
Please, they're every round there. It's quite easy to get lots of them. I always forget them too. Like I struggle with them because I know they're going to be old drums, but at the same time I don't remember after which fight they are, so I forget them. So it's quite common to do that, I think. At least for me. That's the hug. That's the dash hug I say. I think that's a hug. A bad hug, but a dash hug. So yeah, here the same principle always applies, and trying to keep the enemies as much time on the screen as possible and doing as much damage as possible. Whatever method goes, you just have like ways. And now this is the last fight of the round, we are going to see this little cutscene, and we are actually on the final fight. I should have saved that joke for now, but whatever. We are on the final fight with Black. It's called Black, right? I'm not messing up the names as always.
Yeah, I think it's Black.
Yeah. So yeah, here is Black.
Or Drake? No, Drake is the third boss.
No, Drake is it. Yeah.
Yes,
Black. Yeah. Black has a white boy bar. He has a. Well, Black has a white health bar and does these spins. I think he's Mario. He even has a red cap. Ignore the leash.
Come on.
With the whip, I guess. Is that leash or we're fighting against him in this. He's quite annoying. You can also kind of like combo him into never getting up, but he does these spins sometimes at random.
So come on! Please, dude, stop doing that.
He's doing quite a lot of spins for Diego. Diego, stop the spins. You cannot stop the spins actually. You have to deal with it. And try to time the fireballs maybe a bit more, like closer. I have better luck with that. Nah, he's just in the spinning mood.
Yeah, this is the worst RNG. Okay. This is okay. This is the obligatory spin.
Yeah, there's an obligatory spawn that loads this danger 13,200 volts. 122, 132 hundreds, I guess. Whatever.
Oh,
A lot of volts. 13k volts and nice. GG. This is time, by the way. Final boss scan. So here we defeat black with a lot of electricity. With that, we save the day. And suddenly there's an explosion because if you break up electric things, they explode every time, I guess. And with a big explosion or two. And congratulations! Thanks you for playing. Let's play next level. So yeah, this is Final Fight.
Final Fight 4.
Tough. Final Fight tough. Or Final Fight 3, depending on the country.
Okay.
So yeah, we defeated black, and with that, this run ended with a nice time. Yes, it's pretty hard with the end of the and with a nice time of 29. Actually, pretty decent time for a marathon. And taking into account,
This game doesn't have a arcade version.
yeah, this game is SNES exclusive, so SNES exclusive. So I don't know if it's is this SNES exclusive. It doesn't have an arcade.
It's exclusive. Yep. This
So,
game
yeah.
doesn't have a arcade.
So-
neither.
So yeah, and this is with this I think we finish all the Final Fight games in this in this event. And also I thank you. I thank you for having me and thank you for listening to us to enjoying this awesome game with us. Do you have some words?
Also, thank you for having me too. With this game. I hope we can finish a good SNES marathon. SNES Super Star marathon.
Yeah. Let's enjoy some more games of FSNES. This is a pretty good precursor games. So all the games of this marathon are quite good actually. Even the worst ones are good. So I'm not biased at all.
Yeah. Thank you for everything.
Thank you for everything and have a good day.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.